Hey everyone, this is Randy Nunez, your host on Between the Chalk Lines podcast, where it's all baseball talk all the time. And I wanted to update you that the Ben Joyce bobblehead giveaway will be added with the Luis Angel Acuna Jr. I believe it's Obsidian card. So not only do you get the bobblehead, but you get the card as well, which is signed. I don't know if you can tell that. So we're kicking off with the update on that. And below, you'll see a little thing where it shows the Instagram. Go find the Instagram and find the photo of the bobblehead. Say, or like it, subscribe to the channel, and say done. And I will consider you for the raffle that's happening tomorrow. Or I should say, well, tomorrow from when this video drops. So do it. Like the photo, then subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's all I ask. And you don't even have to watch the videos. You don't even have to have the notifications on. Just subscribe. It helps. And you get some free stuff. So let's go with today's news. And then obviously some updates. The updates on the standings. Yes, there have been some big things that have happened in the last week. So we're going to start with that. Standings like we do every week. All right, for switching to the National League, the NL East is still barely led by the Phillies. They have 36 wins and 20 losses. They'll probably be the first team, National League or American League, to get to 40 wins. They are 8-2 in the last 10 games, 19-9 at home, 17-11 at away. So they can fix that a little bit, but they're doing pretty good. Right behind them are the Mets, 34-22, are just 2 games back of first place. 5-5 in the last 10, but you need to pick that up if you want to take over the Phillies, obviously. And Braves are working their way up, 26-29. Unfortunately, they had a skid, and they are 3-7 in the last 10. Then you have the Nationals, 26-30. Marlins, who are 22-32. And the National League Central Cubs are showing why signing Kyle Tucker was the smartest thing that anyone could have ever done. 35-22. There are 7-3 in the last 10 games. The Cardinals are 32-24, so only 2.5 back. They are 6-4 in the last 10 games. The Brewers are 29-28. Starting to fall back here these last 3 games or teams. They are 6 back of first place, but they are 7-3 in the last 10. The Reds are 29-29, fourth place. 5-5 in the last 10. So they're 500 all over the board. And then you have the Pirates, who are 21-36. They're probably going to look like the White Sox last year. The White Sox are probably going to look like they did last year as well. So, two teams that are pretty bad. NL West, my favorite. The Dodgers are in first place and have a hold on it, a slight hold. 34-22, 5-5 in the last 10 games. They are not undefeatable. You can beat the Dodgers. The Padres are 31-23. Then you have the Giants, who are 31-25. They are 2 and 3 games back, respectively. Both have been 4-6 in the last 10 games. The Diamondbacks, whatever you want to call them, 27-29. They are 3-7 in the last 10. 7 games back. And the Rockies. We haven't even have double-digit wins. They are only 9-47. They'll probably be the worst team in baseball in 2025. They are 25 games back of first place. The Dodgers would have to have a total meltdown. The Padres would have to have a total meltdown. The Giants would have to have a total meltdown. Even the Diamondbacks would have to have a total meltdown for the Rockies to have a iota of a chance to take first place or even a wild card spot in National League. So they are 1-9 in the last 10 games. American League jumped to the best team in baseball, probably. AL East, Yankees in first place with a 35-20 record, 9-1 in their last 10. They swept the Angels. The Rays right behind them are 29-27, 6.5 back. And that's second place for the East, 6.5 games. So the Yankees have a strong hold on that, but they aren't the only team that have a hold on their division. So we'll get to that. The Blue Jays are 28-28. They are just kind of middling. Red Sox are 27-31. The Orioles are 19-36. Hurting really bad. And we have some notes on that as well. AL Central, the Tigers, no one would have guessed, but the Detroit Tigers are 37-20. Probably the first AL team to get to 40 wins. They're just killing it. I don't know. It's just pitching, hitting, everything, defense. 6-4 in the last 10 games. The Guardians are right behind them at 6 games back. Both the Guardians and the Twins are 6 games back at a 30-25 record. Both the Guardians and the Twins are 5-5 in the last 10 games. Then you have the Royals at 30 wins and 27 losses. 7 games back, 5-5 in the last 10. The White Sox are 18-38, 4-6 in the last 10. the AL Central is becoming what AL East used to be, sort of mixed with a little AL West. You can't play 500 ball. You gotta play 600 ball or higher to be a competitive team. Yankees are 636 team. Tigers 649 team. Phillies 643 team. Cubs 614 team. The Dodgers are 607 team. So you could argue that the National League is a weaker league overall. I mean, let's just look at the AL West. I don't want to get flustered, but the AL West, the Marlins are in first place at 30-25. They are only 4-6 in the last 10 games. Astros right behind them, half a game at 30-26. Are 6-4 in the last 10. The Rangers then follow at 27-30. 2-8 in the last 10. They're starting to fall back. The Angels are 25-30. They had a 7-game winning streak. 7-game winning streak. They could have surpassed the Rangers by now. They could be in a chase for first place, but no, they decided to flop and are 5-5 in the last 10. So it is what it is. And then you have the Athletics, who are 23-34, 8 games back from first place, are 1-9 in the last 10. Yeah, so I mean, it's only a 545 winning average for the Mariners. 545. Every other division has 600 and above, even if it's just a 607 with the Dodgers. So, AL West is without a doubt the easiest easiest division to beat or to win. It's so in different area. It seems like after the Astros started to piece out their big names, Springer, Bregman, Altuve got moved to left field, and they just haven't been hitting. So, any of the other teams? Let's see. What did I say? What did I say? 545. The Mets could be leading. They're in second place in their division. The Cardinals could be leading. They're second in their division. The Padres, Padres, and even the Giants could be leading. They're second and third in their respective divisions. It's just kind of sad as an Angels fan, but won't go too much more on that. And we do have some news as of today, Friday the 30th. I also want to talk about the wild card. First, we'll go to the notes. The Padres are bringing up Bradley Rodriguez for bullpen help. He's jumping straight from Double A to the majors, and the Braves, AG Smith Shawver is going to have TJ surgery due to a torn UCL, knocking him out for the rest of the season, and honestly, who knows how long next season. And a big one, uh, the Tigers have to place Jackson Jobe on a 15-day IL, the grade 1 flexor strain. Right-handed pitcher Dylan Smith had his contract selected and will be replacing Jobe. They moved Alex Cobb to the 60-day injured list to make room on the roster. So a lot of names moving around there. Another big one, Orioles, last place team, had a huge signing in the offseason, Anthony Santander, and he made $92.5 million for 5 years of his service. He was knocked out for 10 days, so he'll just be on a 10-day injured list with left shoulder inflammation. I know that there are a lot of deferrals on his deal, knocking it down to about today's rate at $70 million or so. But the final big one is the Marlins really shaking it up. DFAing Matt Mervis and Ronnie Simone, and then selecting the contracts of Herberto Hernandez and Jack Winkler. Hernandez plays a little bit of outfield, left field, right field, and first base, and Jack Winkler plays a little bit of infield. So Mervis just wasn't doing it. I knew from his time in Chicago for the Cubs, he wasn't going to make it at the majors probably. And, you can hate me in the comments for all those Mervis lovers, but Mervis wasn't in it. He wasn't in it. I don't know too much on Ronnie Simone, but if you're getting DFA'd, then it says something. One last thing. Yesterday, the Dodgers acquired ex-closer Alexis Diaz from the Reds. The Reds got in return, let's see, and I know he was having a lot of trouble with his command at AAA. Can easily throw over 100 miles an hour, and I'm trouble finding that dang. Here it is. So Dodgers get minor league right-handed. No, sorry, no. 4 minor league right-hander Mike Alani. Easy 1-for-1. Move Evan Phillips to 60-day to create a spot for Alexis Diaz. on the 40-man, and he will report to the Dodgers Arizona facilities. So obviously he's not going straight to the majors. He is, if you're wondering, the brother of Edwin Diaz of the Mets, before he had that horrible injury. Anyhow, that's about it before the wild card standings. So the AL, you have the leaders, Tigers, Yankees, Mariners, who are the 1, 2, 3 seeds respectively, and then the wild card starts with the Guardians, Twins, and Astros. One from the AL West and two from the AL Central. None from the AL East, which I find interesting. The Royals are only half a game back and could knock off the Astros as of right now. And then you have the Rays, who are only a game back and could not knock off the Astros. Angels had a shot, but are now 4.5 games back. And you have the White Sox all the way at the bottom, 12.5 games back of a wild card spot. The National League leaders are the Phillies, Cubs, and Dodgers in the order 1, 2, 3. And you have the Mets, Padres, and Cardinals. So you do have one from each division. The East, the Mets, the West, the Padres, and the Central with the Cardinals. The Giants are only 1 game back of the Cardinals' wild card spot. Brewers are 3.5, so it will take them about 2 weeks to leapfrog. But anything can happen. I will say that you will see a lot of selling off starting in June. So a couple of days after you watch this or hear this, teams will be DFAing players, selling off players and trades, and possibly even bringing up prospects. So that's it for today's Between the Chalk Lines podcast. Thanks for talking and joining me. You know where to get to the Ben Joyce and Cunha card. So Instagram again, easily. Please like and follow, subscribe. It's very helpful. Out.